Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Analog Vernacular. We're going into part 2 of Chapter 8 right now. We have decided to ally ourselves with S-Frost during this battle to take out Ende, so that's what we're going to be doing. I wonder if it's going to be... I don't think Sorceley's going to be here. I think it's going to be Booker. Because I think Sorceley still has to come into play later.
Minister Sorceley, leading the forces of the holy state of Hyzant, moves to oust the embattled House Wolfort from their castle home. The once proud house has found themselves shorn of the freedom they held so dear, and trapped between two nations bent on expansion. Their only hope of survival is to cast their lot with one of their would-be adversaries. Serenoa chooses to side with the Grand Duchy of S-Frost. Although the wounds of recent betrayals have yet to heal, he sets aside the burden of his grudges so that his name may live to see the morrow.
As the Earth Rages. What a name.
Sheila, tell us what you know about this Minister Sorceley.
Sorceley is one of the Saintly Seven. He oversees the salt harvest at the source and the Roselle that work there. His authority over Hyzant's salt gives him great influence, but many whisper of his petty and jealous nature behind his back.
So he's got the resources to put up a fight then, eh?
And he has been preparing for this moment. We can expect his forces to be well-provisioned and well-trained.
He is not an opponent to be taken lightly. There is a reason he sits among the Saintly Seven.
This may be our hardest fight yet.
Hence the importance of our alliance. Without S-Frost, we are lost. The future of House Wolfort will hinge on the hours to come. May we all arrive at the end of them safely.
House Wolfort shall persevere.
My lord, we've received word from General Vlora. She plans to meet the enemy army at the docks. She asked that we meet her there at once to hold a war council.
Okay.
Then let us not keep her
Another
waiting.
dogfight. Not dog. Dock. Dock fight. No dogs involved. No dogs were harmed. Alright, so hey, we got the last character, look at that. Cool, let's do this. While out scouting, Hewitt happens upon an eccentric researcher who has collapsed from exhaustion. Who dis?
Is that... Still breathing, but I need to get her to a healer quick. Stone. What was that? My stone. You mean this thing? That's my precious stone.
You have my thanks for saving me earlier.
It looks like you made a full recovery. If you don't mind my asking, what were you doing there in the first place?
My apologies. I am Giovanna, a scholar from S-Frost.
Giovanna.
I was doing research on Norzelian geography at the archives there. It's always been my dream to uncover the secrets of this land.
Secrets? Secrets of what manner?
All kinds. Our realm is full of them. Have you never wondered why only Hyzant is blessed with a lake of salt? Or why snow only falls in S-Frost? Do you not muse upon where the rushing waters of the Norzelia River flow from and to?
Come to think of it, we do not know, do we?
There's an explanation for everything, and I want to... No, I must know it all. That's why I read everything I could get my hands on in the archives, and keep searching for answers to this day.
That still doesn't explain why you were out there.
What are her abilities gonna be? Huh.
Well, you see, Gustadolf decreed that all books on the land itself were classified information, and ordered me to stop my research. So I left Frost
Yeah,
to
because of
search
the
for a
salt.
place I could continue my pursuit of knowledge. But I'm not made for traveling, which is why you saw me in such an embarrassing state out there.
I see. In that case, you are welcome to stay here until you decide your next destination.
Truly. Thank you ever so much, my lord. If there's anything I can do in the meantime, please let me know. I'm certain my knowledge will be of some use to you.
I fear a scholar like yourself wouldn't be much help in battle.
Not so. Why, I know everything about Norzelia's terrain.
Your knowledge may indeed serve to help us refine our strategies and gain advantages over our foes.
Oh, and might I mention this?
Well then.
My word. That is quite a talent indeed.
See? I dare say I'd be useful in a fight after all.
In that case, I ask you to assist Huette in scouting.
You mean I can ride on her hawk and see the land from above? Oh, it would be an honor, my lord.
We aren't flying up there for the scenery. Scouting is serious work.
My apologies. I was just so excited.
I'll count on you to get her up to speed, Huette.
I will be on my very best behavior.
Understood.
Giovanna has joined your forces. Alright, that's the last of the traditionally recruitable characters. Any other characters that we're able to recruit are done through story events. So, yeah. Nice. Giovanna's aptitudes in battle, an eccentric researcher whose abilities prove potent only under particular conditions. Usable abilities change depending on the terrain beneath her feet. The greater her TP, the greater her attack power. Okay, interesting. I wonder how useful she actually is. Seems like it might be difficult to use her. Rock Toss, deal physical damage to a single enemy, conditions, flatland, rock, or pavement. Grants 1 TP when moving 5 or more squares, and her movement is 6. Decent movement speed. She can move as far as frickin' mounted units. Okay, deal non-elemental magic damage to enemies in a line with a chance to immobilize them for 2 turns. Grass and wheat field. Does damage as well, cool. Splash. Grant HP to an ally, conditions, shallows, aqueduct, pond, saltwater, or puddle. So whenever she's in water, she can heal people. TP to power. Increases your strength and magic attack. The greater your TP, the greater the boost. Okay, so basically if you just allow your TP to, like, be high, your attack power will be better. Gotcha. Scorched Earth, 225. Ooh, yeah, wow, that's the highest attack power for sure. Deal fire-type magic damage to enemies in a straight line and set the ground ablaze. Conditions, molten iron ablaze. Okay, interesting. She's a strange one. I don't know how I feel about her. I don't know if I'd really be able to use her that well. I mean, we'll have to try for sure, but... Huh. Interesting. Okay, Citadel of the Sands. Sorceley orders Booker to begin the attack on Wolfort.
And you are certain the other saints harbor no suspicions?
So he is doing behind
House
their backs.
End is known for its clandestine dealings. They suspect nothing outside of the ordinary.
Good. Do not fail me, Booker. We must open another transportation route now that Glenbrook is close to us.
Oh, wow. So in this one, you get an earlier idea about his smuggling operation.
We mustn't let a mere war stem the flow of our goods.
Of course, Your Excellency. Once we have secured the Wolfort domain, I suspect our work will proceed even faster than before. To say nothing of the accolades you are sure to receive from the Holy One for bringing Wolfort into the fold.
At last, Exham and those sniveling upstarts will know their place. They will see who among the Saintly Seven truly wields the power, as will the Holy One. It is time to grasp the glory we deserve, Booker. To Wolfort Harbor!
All right. Held captive in her own home, Cordelia realizes that even more difficult days lie ahead.
I've had enough.
You've had enough. Where are your manners? You are our captive, and it is only by my brother's grace that you aren't eating scraps off the floor.
She should be crying tears of joy for our largesse. Perhaps she still has delusions of royalty. We should disabuse her of such notions. She must learn to finish her meal, even if we must force it down her gullet.
Another word for the day, largesse, generosity in bestowing money or gifts upon others.
Don't flail too much, dear, else this fork might prick something it isn't meant to.
Get away!
Man, she sucks.
What is that infernal racket?
She's so cruel, brother. She said she spits on Esfrost's generosity.
Must you bicker like children? Remind me how old you are, Erica.
Have you finished with your duties, brother? If so, perhaps we could enjoy a meal together.
My duties are endless. In fact, I would have you two oversee our occupation of the capital in my stead.
Can't you have that brute of Laura do it?
General Avlora is afield. House Wolfort has requested our aid, and they deserve some token for handing us the prince.
Maybe this gives us an opportunity to get Roland.
Your options for rescue are fast dwindling, princess.
They'll be gone at last. It must be tonight.
Whoa, what are you gonna do, Cordelia? Oh, she's gonna let him out. She's gonna let Roland out. Is that how he's gonna get away? All right. Nothing else on the map. So, looks like we're gonna just do this. The war council with Avlora commences. Benedict later reveals his true thoughts on their strategy. Huh. Okay, Benedict. What you got up your sleeve, my man?
Our scouts have sent their report. Hyzan's forces will arrive at nightfall.
We will do battle in the dark, then.
We should map out the perimeter and terrain before they come.
You sound frightened. There's no need. My troops shall make quick work of Sorsley. You will see that giving us Roland was the wise choice.
I simply think it best to be prepared. There is no room for regrets in battle.
She doesn't think much of us, does she? Are you certain she can be trusted?
Absolutely not.
We are allies. For now, at least. That being said, Frost only benefits from us being indebted to them, and from seeing our numbers diminished.
So, she'll help us win, after she watches us grind each other to a bloody pulp.
I'm afraid we will have to disappoint her in that regard. She will see this day how House Wolffort earned its reputation.
Ooh, big talk. I like it. I like it. It appears we'll be facing off against Hyzant's army in the rain. We cannot let them have the upper hand. To that end, I would have a look around before their forces arrive. Alright, Azana's coming in. For sure. House Wolffort's soldiers look nervous, but they needn't worry. We've got General Avlora on our side, and she's never lost a fight. I guess in this route she hasn't, because we haven't beaten her. Huh. Yeah, alright. You needn't follow my commands, Lord Serenoa. I only ask that you stay out of my way. Just remember that Hyzant is your enemy, and not us. But if you dared turn your blade against me, know that I would return the favor in full force. I hear you, girl. I hear you. Let's be cool. It feels like just yesterday that the three nations were celebrating a new age of peace, and now we meet on the field of battle. Will Norzelia ever see true peace? You hear a lot of rumors working in the harbor. The word lately is that the Holy State is something terrifying. They say the word of their goddess is absolute. Oh, it's raining and the Hyzants are coming. They have thunder magic as well. Or lightning magic, I should say. The goddess speaks through the Hierophant, and anyone who disobeys is punished. I heard some people were even killed. They say the goddess has always been strict, but it's worse than ever with this Hierophant. So the goddess's teachings are more than just talk, and the Hierophant is to be both respected and feared. Okay, some more notes we can read. A lightning amulet. Yep, they know what's coming. There were more people here not too long ago. Trade was thriving back then, but I guess it's to be expected with the war. Whoops. Oh wow, I didn't even know it went back this far. Okay. Oh, I thought I could go in there. This reminds me of the Salt Iron War. Back then, Hyzant had a famed archer in their ranks. His dignified figure was the envy of all. Dignified figure, dignified figure. This guy? This guy right here? It is rumored that House End's political status in Hyzant has seen a decline in recent years. Even had we chosen to fight with Minister Sorceley, it would have been difficult to gain the Holy State's support. Yeah, and we know now, as we suspected, that he isn't doing this on their account anyways, so... he doesn't speak for the Saintly Seven. Minister Sorceley wasted no time in marching on us. I can sense he is eager for a victory. One can only wonder how Hyzant and the Hierophant view his actions. Okay, so our choices no longer really matter on this front. We can just make the choices that we want. We've recruited the characters that require certain convictions, so... to think we'd be fighting side by side with the Black Irons who invaded our kingdom. If you don't mind my asking, my lord, what's our plan of action? We will take careful measures of Frost's strength and weaknesses, in case we ever find ourselves on opposite ends of the battlefield. I see, it's our chance to learn where their army is weakest and strongest. That way we can be a boon to each other in battle. Yes, sir. I will fight for the glory of House Wolffort. Good man. It was not so long ago that General Avlora marched on Whiteholm Castle. I doubt I will ever forget the way she so callously struck down Prince Franny. Yeah, I forgot she's the one who killed him. but she definitely was. See, I like Evlora, so... She was indeed the one who struck the fatal blow, but Gustadov was the one who gave the order. Yes, I suppose my brother is the more terrifying of the two. I had always known him to be cold, and yet... I do not mean to place blame upon him. These are merely the realities of war. If the need arose, I would order my vassals to strike down those who stood against us. That is the responsibility of a commander. I can see that you have steeled yourself for what lies ahead, as must I. As your bride-to-be, Serenoa, I must be able to face the realities of war like the rest of House Wolfort. How do I get down there? I don't think I've ever gone down there. Huh. Weird. I mean, there's an item down there, so I have to be able to get down, right? What the hell? That's so strange. Oh. Here we go. Okay. That's a weird way to do that. Huh. Alright, well, we found it. We can take solace knowing that it is House Ende that marches on us. They specialize in managing salt, not soldiers. If we were up against House Marshall or House Farrand, that would be another story entirely. Yeah, we've fought them. We haven't had to kill Exam, though. In our last route, we didn't end up killing Exam because he was elsewhere at the end there, but we did beat him in some fights. So Esfrost and Hyzant face off again. It's the stuff of nightmares, I tell ya. I just pray this doesn't turn out to be the second coming of the Salt Iron War. As you predicted, it looks like the Hyzantian army will try to strike at night. Anything out here? Okay, I think we may have done everything. Didn't seem to be any dialogue that hinted at anything we can do like in the last map, but yeah. So are they going to be on their boats? The battle begins. Esfrost and Wolfort's allied forces meet Hyzant's army amidst pouring rain. 41, huh? I think I am going to go straight into this. Part of me kind of wanted to go to the encampment and do some mock battles, but I kind of just want to try this. Let's see what happens.
So, you have accepted the embrace of your enemy, while the blood of the king is still warm upon their hands.
All I do for my house.
And was it for your house that you betrayed the prince you called a friend? I must admire your lack of scruples.
That's rich coming from you.
We are not so dissimilar, you and I.
Okay, there it is.
It is for the glory of my own house that I must divest you of your own.
You talk too much, Swordsman. Pretty words cannot hide that ravenous glint in
God,
your eyes.
Evlora's like gotta be one of my favorites.
Esfrost's dog is in no position to lecture me on greed.
Like the Evlora Cordelia dynamic is probably my favorite thing in the game. I loved it so much.
All that matters is victory.
And I hope one of the routes...
Save your moralizing for the history.
The route that we chose did not seem to capitalize on how that sort of, like, ended. We don't really know what happened to Cordelia in the end there. And Evlora disappeared. So, like, I'm really hoping some of these other routes give me more there, because I freaking loved it. Maybe in the Golden Route. I think the Golden Route has got to address it,
Then you are bent
right?
on seeing this war continue, I take it.
Stand back, Your Excellency. These worms are not worthy to face
Yep,
you.
just as I thought. It's going to be Booker, not
Allow me
Sorcery.
this pitiable task.
Your loyalty is duly noted, Booker. I expect a grand display.
Yeah, leave, coward. And I'll kill your right
Lord
hand.
Serenoa, on the battlefield, justice is decided by strength of arms. Naught else matters.
My sword shall expel these intruders from our land and protect House Wolfort's honor.
Very good. Troops, advance! Lord Serenoa, we shall form the vanguard!
Understood.
Alright, is this going to be a mission where we can't let Evlora fall? I kind of doubt that. Ooh, there's going to be a lot of mounted units on this one. We don't end up fighting a ton of mounted units in this game, all things considered, do we? So, bringing in spears might be useful then, because they're weak to spears. Alright, so let's see. Victory conditions, decimate, lose all allied forces. Okay, so we don't have to protect Evlora, she can just do what she wants, and if she ends up dead, she ends up dead. Alright. So, the horses will go down better against spears. What do you got, Booker? Ugh. Oh, he's got act again? Gross. Assailing the afflicted. Increases damage dealt to enemies inflicted with status ailments. Okay, so he's going to be trying... A lot of these units might be trying to inflict ailments, like poison. He's got poison, and I bet you a bunch of these other guys have poison. Okay, he can resist sleep, immobility, and fury, and resist temptation and instant death. Charge TP, gain 1 TP. Okay, so he's going to be gaining passively an extra TP. So that sucks. Physical damage to a single enemy and have a chance to poison them for 3 turns. Okay. Long thrust. Do any more of these guys have... No, they're pretty bog standard. They're mages we're gonna have to worry about. They've got 2 of them, it looks like. Okay, if we can take out their 2 mages, so you and you. I wonder if we can blitz them in some kind of way. I could probably blitz one of them. Alright, we can only bring in 9.
You got it.
Understood.
Consider it done.
Please, leave everything to me. As you wish. May we return home unharmed.
Ready and willing.
At your service.
All the mages are highly recommended, man. Except you. Makes sense. You do better in clear weather anyway, right?
I live to serve.
Alright, this is a weird team. I'm not sure how well it's going to work. Decimal might not be a good option here. lot of units. Woo! It's a lot of units. So they only give us 9 people because we have Athlora and stuff, huh? To balance that out a little bit. Kind of want to give you the Vanguard. Alright, he goes 25 and 26, so they're kind of slow, so I got other opportunities to speed things up, so
Please, leave everything to me.
give you Vanguard, and I'm going to give you something that speeds you up. Really just tank you up a bit there. You're gonna get the good accuracy bracelet. Can't be blinded, that's good for you. Is there a button for, like, nah. It'd be really nice if there was a remove all from, you know, the people who aren't in the fight. Give you all the movement. That might be good. Really hoping I can kill anybody who can use Spark on me as quickly as possible, though. Movement and evasion. Let's do that. Alright, once again, we are pretty grossly underleveled. This is a level 41 recommended, and nobody's even, I think maybe some, if anybody's at, maybe Serenoa's at 40. Okay, he's at 41. Okay, we got a couple people who are at 40. Okay, cool. Let's get in there. Give this a shot. Wish me luck. I want the mages gone, ASAP.
Capture the wolf fort.
Whoops.
The heavens
That's my
judge
bad. I don't
you.
know why I was doing that. Hold on. Oh, and this one I don't get the... Alright, we'll just restart the fight. I think the quick save might be before the dialogue happens. Let's see. Maybe not, actually.
Behold true power.
Okay. Got to get out of the habit of holding down R to fast forward.
Capture the Wolfort domain, and the future of our house shall be steeped in glory. All troops, advance!
Today, we show Esfrost and Hyzant that we will suffer no invaders in our home.
The heavens judge you!
Now!
My turn. Time to work.
Oh, she's not gonna move? Rude. I didn't even notice there were guys down there. Alright.
What are the auxiliary troops doing? Board the boat and cut through their flanks! General Avlora, your strength is legendary, even in Hyzant. However, every legend must meet its end in time. Every defense has a weakness. Well now.
Close, but not quite.
Here I come. Take aim. I will fight to my last breath.
Feisty, aren't we?
From where shall we strike? Now I end this.
I'll do my utmost. Here
My
you go.
apologies.
Here you
I am
go.
gracious.
You serious?
Allow me.
That's it!
I'll take you on!
No need to panic. It's nothing personal. I'm only getting started.
Okay, that's one mage.
My time is now. I must put an end to this bloodshed.
Flee while you have the chance.
Well now. Minister Sorsley is watching us. Do not disgust him with failure.
Sir, we'll drive these curb back to their hovels.
No true pain.
Okay, you're not immune to poison. We're gonna use Deadly Blaze on him.
I will leave you defenseless. I feel stronger already.
You're not just a regular poison one?
I'll take this. For life.
Leave everything to me. Ain't over yet.
My apologies.
Well, congratulations are in order. My turn. I do not leave survivors.
Bring the pain of Laura.
Whatever it takes. Here you go. I'm here to help. Behold! Behold!
How are there this many people who are not, like, getting any of these? Maybe we get an insta-kill?
Clack, 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 clack. The hunt is on.
We're gonna try and lock you down.
Try this.
Did it work? Did not.
For the honor of House Wolfort. Now I end this.
Well now. The pain will end soon.
You're really not gonna shoot
That
at
was
him?
close.
You were definitely in range, you bastard.
The wounded should fall back. I shall move to the van.
Well, that was fucking stupid.
You won't beat me! You'll have to get through me. Look at me and learn it.
Those who oppose the heavens shall fall. New power
That probably hurt a bunch of our people too, huh? Oh, I wish. I fucking wish. We gotta find somebody who can kill him. Ooh, inescapable. Yes.
You're not getting away.
Face me if you dare. I do not leave survivors.
Good. He was one of the ones who got paralyzed. I fucking love that.
Whatever it takes. Here you
This
go.
will help.
I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, 7th Son, Louis D, Ivan K, Len, HLLJ, Knife Namaste, Caleb Adkins, and Jordan and Emily Hill. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.